Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round your virgin mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. Wow, Merry Christmas. Welcome back, lovers of God. How have you been doing? Okay, it's just around the corner. Few days to it, but actually we are celebrating it already. So today, let's look at the Holy Night. The Holy Night. The Holy Night. You know, at a point I was wondering why was it called a Holy Night? And after studying through the Bible, I get to understand that it's really worth it. What a night! Night that the promise of God, the provision of God was made manifest. So peaceful. It is called a holy night because it was the manifestation in human form. In human form. God's promise coming into fulfillment in the form of a human. God taking God out of himself and putting man, taking the form of a man, becoming man to save man on that holy night. On that holy night. Because he wants to make it memorable for mankind. And that night became so sweet and very holy and very mild. Luke chapter 2 from verse 8 to 14 is going to be our text. And as usual, because of the lengthy nature of the readings, I wouldn't be reading, and that's the reason I will always keep it here or here, so that you can also read through to understand what we are talking about. Knowing that it is a common story in the Bible. At every period of the year like this, those Bible versions or portions are being read. So I believe that you are familiar with the story. So as usual, I'm also going to be discussing it under 3 subheadings. The night of Christmas, number 1. The light of Christmas, number 2. And the sight of Christmas. I will take it again. The night of Christmas, 1. The light of Christmas and the sight of Christmas. On that particular night, the Bible recorded that the shepherds, while they keep watch over their flock, all through the morning, all through the noon, they've been toiling, they've been moving from one place to another in search of greener pasture, in search of grazing portions for their flock. And alas, at night they have to rest. And while they are resting, they will hardly sleep because they will have to keep watch over their flocks, being that they are what? Shepherds. And no wonder God made night for rest. After the whole toiling of the day, it is paramount that you rest at night in case there wasn't any clarity during the day over some certain things you have been thinking about, over some certain things you have been working on the solution for. It is very, very common that at night, when there is peace, your head calms down. And that was what happened. At this particular night, it was so special that the angel came with that good news to the flock, to the shepherds. And they were so great light. The Bible described that the light was so shiny that the shepherds have to use their hands to, like, you know, the radiance was so much. It wasn't like the normal kind of light they would see every other night. This one was so bright, and angel gave them the good news, and he took them to the site where the child was born, where the child that was born is laid. And they behold the child. What a beauty. First, it was the night that was so calm after toiling. The Lord knows that that is the time he can capture their attention. God would have chosen to give the news any other time of the day. But he chose to give it at night because there is calmness, because there is rest. And for the shepherds, it was time for rest. And that is the only time they can hear any sound from afar. And that was the reason God used that night to tell them, I have come. Joy to the world. I have come to fulfill the promise I have made long time ago. And that light was so illuminating before taking them to the site of Christmas. In that your relationship, it doesn't matter, no matter what the turbulence has been, the confusion, you are seeking for a wife, you are waiting for a husband, you are already in marriage. There are so many things you don't understand. You don't know how to go about it. You have been struggling and struggling. This night, a message is coming to you for clarity. And this message is bringing you light. Because it is dark, as soon as the light comes, it brightens up. It brightens up. And because it's brightened up, it brings you to the site where it's taking you to. The site of the solution. The site of the answer to that question. The site to the solution to that problem. To the site to the calmness of that worry. So, God has made it complete. And so, I pray for you that you receive clarity, you receive the light, and then you'll be brought to the site. Merry Christmas and have a lovely celebration. I'll see you again. Bye.